Welcome to Brickfield Lane for this Barnet Sunday Football League Premier Cup semi-final. Park Royals against Zaza. Park Royals lining up with their captain in goal, Ed Stops, George Brown, Daniel Stout, Charlie Ward, Kras Yordanov, Kian Sadiq, Cam Wallace, David Spratt, Ed Davis, Bertie Shelley and Lewis Impleton. On the bench, Parsar Sadiq, Nick Brown, Luke Kroll and Chris Hubbard. Their manager, Will Pearpoint. Zaza F.C. in goal, Ali Dugan, Ardian Ferrer, Urgis Castrati, Irvin Prushi, Lakviraj Singh, Sekou Traore, Mustafa Saeed, Bertag Sayan the captain, Hassan Yilmaz, Ridwan Hussain and Abdel Latif Pouget. On the bench, Julie Haisaj, Joshua Sawuna and Nidal Al-Tundal. The Barnet Sunday Football League Premier Cup is sponsored by NDS Plumbing. For all your plumbing needs, quote BSFL certs at CERTS for 20% off all gas certificates and boiler services. Referee Anthony Brown gets the game underway. His assistant referees today, Harry Yanaris and Samuel Bernstein. It's the red of Park Royals, it's the grey of Zaza. Early touch at the back from Stout. Way to Brown. Cutting inside. There's Ferrer. Headed away. It was only as far as Hassan. Didn't make anything of it in the end. It's a good ball from Sahan to Singh. Carrying it forward. Yilmaz. Back to Singh again. Plenty of early fill for the ball. Prushi. It's good football. Keeping the ball well. Yilmaz again. Biding their time. It's been one back in the midfield by Wallace. Chance to get forward down this left-hand side with Spratt. Releasing the ball for Shelley. Just got caught a bit there. Did the defender. I think it was, it was Prushi. He's gone down injured. Goal kick by Ed Stops. It's a bit of a battle at the moment. Lost in the midfield by Wallace. Then one back again and a long ball over the top. This is a chance to make it 1-0 and that is prolific finishing. Super finish from Shelley. Bertie Shelley into the penalty area, goalkeeper to beat, and that is a supremely confident finish over the goalkeeper who got a touch to it and into the roof of the net, and Park Royals lead by a 1-0. They faced each other a couple of weeks ago in the 5th round of the Roger Jones Senior Challenge Cup. Park Royals won that one 3-0. They're on the ascendancy again. It's a cross into the near post, which was fended away. It was David Spratt. Ali Dogan, the goalkeeper. Said driving forward, been given away. Sadiq. That's good play down the right hand side from Park Royal. Trying to get the cross in, trying to prevent it is Traore. He's got all the way to the byline and he's won a corner kick as Bertie Shelley. Shelley's goal the difference between the two sides at this stage. And an outswinger. Can they get the shot in is a big question. And eventually it's smuggled away. Wouldn't quite sit right for Charlie Ward, and eventually a free kick is given by the referee Anthony Brown. Long punt forward by Ed Stops. It's a long way forward as well. It's bobbling around. This is a chance for David Spratt. Again to Shelley. Tries to get the cross in. It's blocked well. And then cleared by Hassan. And the referee's whistle has gone. Flag is up. Had a disappointing season in the league this season, Park Royals, but the cup does remain an avenue to salvage their season, and they're going the right way about it. They're heading for a cup final if they can keep their noses in front here. A slender 1-0 lead. Ferrer. Two central defenders dealing with it well. Wanted a free kick. Tiered Impleton, nothing given. Chasing down the ball at the moment, Bertie Shelley. But it's an opportunity for Zaza to keep the ball. It's back with the goalkeeper, Ali Dogan. Long kick from him. Taken down by Bertie Shelley. Free kick is given. Quick free kick from Sayed. Chance to strike towards goal. It's a good turn, Hassan. That wide to Ferrer. It's gone behind for a corner. Chance to send that ball into the penalty area. It's a good delivery. And cleared away for a throw-in on this near side. Ferrer. It's another ball into the box, which those big defenders have dealt with quite well. Free kick. It's a foul by Sadiq. Who fancies this one? Hassan Yilmaz is standing there. It's going to be Yilmaz. It's a good strike as well. Stopped by Stops. And up and under, which is flicked on, not once, but twice. Second one by Davis, first one with Impleton. This is Sprats, cuts inside, curls it, straight at the goalkeeper. Easy save for Ali Dogan. One blast forward, again it's Impleton. He's putting himself about up there, certainly giving Zaza's defenders something to think about, and he's won a free kick. Bertie Shelley. Here's goal the difference between the two sides. It's a great ball in. Flick was from Impleton, but it's over the top of the crossbar. It's a goal kick. Shelley goes out wide to Brown. Back again. Brown, first time ball. Good ball in as well. Zaza with a chance to break away down the left-hand side. That was an excellent header, and it needed to be as well from Ward. That was late. The referee was quick to blow for the free kick. Down injured as a result of the clash was Mustafa Said. He's been bobbling around. And it's been won back by Impleton, and Impleton gets the return. Can he get the shot away? Not quite. Good defending. And then a curling effort, which was wide by Ed Davis. It's a smart turn by Shelley. Darting run towards the edge of the penalty area. He's determined to do it all alone. And eventually he's been penalised, and it's a free kick to Zaza. Just helped down the line by Hosaj. Cross never really came in. Referee says high boot, free kick. Sayan. It's Hussain. Over towards the left-hand side. It's given away again. A chance to drive forward. Referee plays an advantage. Put the ball into the box from Impleton. Didn't have enough pace to make it through. It is a corner. Corner sent in and over the bar. That's a good chance. It was Ward that got it over the crossbar with a header. Half-time whistle. Park Royals have the slender lead. An early goal by Bertie Shelley, the difference between the two sides at half-time.
I think we're just a little bit off it. I think there's a little bit more to come from us, a little bit more bite, definitely more quality on the ball. It's crazy really. You play better football on cams than you have today here, which is bizarre because you've got all the time in the world here. We're a little bit rushed, a little bit I don't know what word I'm looking for, but it's not quite there yet. But you can only be better than that in the second half. I think we need to be miles more positive when we're on the ball. Crass, again, you're my side, so I always notice it. I think when Shells is picking the ball up, it's just got to be looking to go past him and looking, especially the second half where we brought Shells inside and gone as a two. The wing back, Scratty, Crass, the emphasis is now on you to provide that attacking width, get forward and give us something going that way. You've now got the extra security of having a three, and be aware, lads, Chrissy coming on as part of a three, it is a three. You have got a little bit of licence to go, but you cannot leave him on his own in there. So you've still got your defensive responsibility as well, yeah? We've got plenty on the bench, boys, plenty on the bench. So just make sure that for the next 15, 20 minutes, you're running your cocks off, you put a shift in, because you have got the option to change it, yeah? It's got to be a little bit better, boys. If you want to get to a cup final at the end of this 90 minutes, I tell you now, you've got to up it, because I think they've got one, maybe two more gears to go. So you're going to have to match that and more.
You have to take more ownership and leadership, because if there's someone here to watch what you're playing out there, this is embarrassing. And on the pitch, it feels like my hands are tied. I don't know what the fuck you lot doing. The negativity, arguing with each other. It's a semi-final game. You have one shot, and we've got players like this moving on the pitch. Same body language on the pitch. We got players moving casual. It's a semi-final, man.
Well, we're younger than them, and they're running more than us.
You look leggy, bro.
Do you know what it is?
We're younger than they're running more than us.
I agree. Do you know what? That's what I'm trying to say to you. Listen. We're not winning second balls, we're not winning first balls, we're moving away from challenges. Every time we get the ball, we lose the ball, we're getting counter-attack. I don't know, there's not a single thing going right at the moment. Do you understand? And for me, it's not because we're not good enough, it's because of this. We're not switched on. If you're not touching the ball 3 times on the floor, you're trying to touch a ball and it's going behind, you're trying to touch a ball and it gets away from you, that means you're not focused. It's not because you're not good enough. If you go out second half and you run, we could be effective, but we have to move the ball quicker. It's not tactical. I'm asking for 3 things from you. Move the ball quicker from right to left. 2, win your first and second balls and your tackles, every single one of you, at least 70% of it. And number 3, Yuli, Ligi, Alberto, I want you making this forward run and make forward runs. Attacking players, be more direct, try take a man on. If Arden's crossing the ball in, let's have players inside the area.
All ready to get this second half underway. Park Royals blissfully aware that they're 45 minutes from a cup final appearance. It's an early drive forward in this second half from Lewis Impleton. They're away. Turned back round the corner by Ed Davis. Sits up for Impleton. Sat up a little bit too well and he fired it over the crossbar. It's good control by Ridwan Hussain, but he's given the ball away. Picked back up again by George Brown. Got a man down in the midfield, and indeed the referee has given a free kick. Back up on his feet now to take this free kick is George Brown. Diving in to try and flick it on Charlie Ward. Free kick given. Looking for a second goal to give them a little bit of daylight perhaps. Yordanov. Still Yordanov. No real support there. When he nudged it back, he nudged it straight back to Bertog Sahan. That's a good ball over towards the right hand side. Couldn't quite reach it. Puget. Quick ball over the top. Shelley will try and take down. He's been hauled to the ground and the free kick has been given. Shelley. And a Back across and hooked towards goal. But it's easy for Doggett. Long punt. Watched very carefully by Jordanov. And it was backwards by Sayed, but it's gone straight to an opponent. And when it was pulled back by Jordanov, the shot went straight to the goalkeeper. Cutting in from the left-hand side. Teed up for the shot. He's already scored one, Shelley. Can he make it two? Bursts into the penalty area, slips it past the goalkeeper. And he scored a hat-trick in the cup meeting a few weeks ago. And he's got the only goal of the game here. Bertie Shelley, he's a thorn in Zaza's side, and he nearly scored again there. Ferrer. Taken down nicely by Hussein. He then hits the deck and the referee blows his whistle, and this time the free kick goes the way of Zaza. 1-0, they're still very much in this cup, Zaza, but they know they need to get the next goal. Flicked up, straight at goalkeeper Ed Stops. Free kick played down the line. Charlie Ward making a good run down the right hand side. That's an excellent challenge coming in from Sekou Traore. Long throw, it's partially cleared. And then driven into the top corner. That's an absolute humdinger of a goal. Kroll drills one from 25 yards. And it absolutely nestles in the top corner. It was all a bit scrappy. Then this happened. It was cleared, taken down first time. It was a good first touch with the right foot. But the left foot was on fire, wasn't it? Great goal. And it's 2-0. And Luke Kroll will not hit many a sweeter goal in his playing career than that one. Long ball all the way through. And he can take his time here, Ed Stops, with his side leading by 2-0. That goal coming with 25 minutes to go and the clock ticking against Zaza. There's one back in the midfield by Sayed. That's excellent defending by Daniel Stout, trying to fend off the presence of Joshua Suwuna. We need to get the ball away at the moment. Park Royals are failing to do so, and they've given away a free kick right on the edge of their own penalty area. Is this the time for a lifeline? Whipped over the top. The same. Saying it's a neat turn, but not such a neat delivery. She's wide for a goal kick. Sent out wide by Nick Brown. Partially cleared. It's a chance. A chance that Chris Hubbard, Luke Kroll was unable to put away. Sadiq, it's a very good run. Slightly overhits the pass out wide. Despite the best intentions, Ed Davis unable to keep a ball in play. Corner. To wait. Good composure from George Brown. Daniel Stout involved. They come away with the bullseyes up down this left-hand side, but it just rolls away for a throw-in, which is taken by George Brown. Jordanov. Good turn again by Luke Kroll. Just played wide again by Jordanov. Through ahead, Kroll stabs it past the goalkeeper, it's 3. The substitute has only gone and scored his second goal since coming on. And that guarantees that Park Royals will be playing in the BSFL Premier Cup final. Feeds through, gets goal side of the defender and prods it right-footed beyond the reach of Ali Doggan. And it's 3-0, just like it was when these two locked horns just a few weeks ago in the 5th round of the Roger Jones Senior Challenge Cup. Goalkeeper's got his hands on it, clears it. It's fed out wide. It's more by Kroll, who's on a hat-trick, but now a chance for Bertie Shelley. Good defending by Singh to deny him the privilege. It is a corner. Goalkeeper punches under pressure. Zaza bringing the ball away. Long ball over the top. It's an excellent ball too. It's good defending. Chance for the shot, but that's swinging away from goal. Luke Kroll had visions of a hat-trick for a moment. Zaza, no, it's too little too late. They're coming forward, looking for a consolation, if nothing else. Played into the penalty area. And teed up. Shot over the top by Sayan. And there goes the final whistle. Confirmation that Park Royals are through to the final. They've beaten Zaza by 3-0.
Well, great game, great performance. Through to the finals, how's it feel?
Yeah, we're chuffed with that, to be fair. It's been a little bit of a tough season for us in the league, so there's been a real focus on these cup games. We knew we were in for a tough test because we played Zaza a couple of weeks ago and they're a really good young side, but a good side. And we knew it would be tough. We knew that they'd want to come and kind of get their revenge for a couple of weeks ago. And it was a tough game, but I thought we took control of it nice and early and really weren't troubled too much throughout, which was nice.
Yeah, a 3-0 win and quite decisive. Was it as comfortable as the scoreline suggests?
First half, I thought we struggled a little bit to play how we'd really like to. We were a little bit passive in what we were doing and allowing them to get their foot on the ball and made it a little too easy for them. We made a little switch at half time tactically. Just tried to fill out the midfield a little bit more, and I think that gave us a real impetus in the second half to kind of push on and get the game won. But not as easy as the scoreline suggests.
We heard you mention at half time that Zaza had another gear or two in them. Nick came on, fantastic strike for the second goal. Do you think that was the decisive factor in shutting them down?
Yeah, I think, look, at 1-0 they're always going to feel like they're in a game. And then when you score a goal like that, that gives you a boost as it is. But to go 2-0 in the second half, that really took the wind out of them, I think. And as I mentioned previously, they're a really young side. They've got a lot of growing to do, and trust me, they'll do it because they got some really good little players in there. So yeah, I think that took the wind out of their sails a little bit, and then to add the third quite quickly after that, it kind of shuts the game off. And yeah, we were really pleased that Luke could come on and have such an impact. Yeah.
Through to the finals, is this a trophy that you think you can go all the way with?
Look, I say to anyone, on our day, we're capable of beating any side in this league. And you know, on the day of a cup final, it's a one-off game. Anyone can win it, and we'd like to think that we back ourselves to beat anyone. It's going to be tough because I know that some of the top sides in the league are still left in here. The likes of Highgate, Oakwood, Takers. There's some really strong sides left in here. But yeah, I'd fancy our chances if we turn up and play. I know we can. I think we've got a real chance.
Is there anyone that you're hoping to avoid at all?
No, not particularly, to be honest. I played against all these guys so many times now. I've got a good relationship with most of the other managers, and I didn't relish playing any of them. It's always a good occasion when we play any of those sides.